Vital. Over now comes the barrel, and that'll be sliding to the home wall. Wait the carry. Portsmouth are catching up. They may even have gone slightly ahead. Here comes the carry. There's very, very little in it. I still think Portsmouth have moved up a little bit. Get out of the gun. The last two wheels. And now they wait for the next for the fly game to adjust with a 10-foot spark. Down will press the gear leg. They're going to be all needing three more legs of fire. Yes, they are. They're going to be all needing three more. And we're having...
Hi, my name's Knox. I'm the head inclusive boxing coach at Heart of Portsmouth Boxing Academy.
There we go. Jab, one, jab. My turn, left it. Go.
Yeah.
One more. Again. That's it, you got it.
I also do some S&C coaching for the elite boxers there, and some personal training and S&C work at the club as well. I grew up on a council estate in quite a rough place. Joined up when I was 16, went away and had my sights set on being a physical training instructor. I served with Q 25 years ago. He was my boxing coach 25 years ago, and we served quite a while together, and then our paths separated in our own directions. Lots of things happened to me, and ended up coming full circle and back to the boxing and working with him. And
good girl. Jab. 1, 2 uppercut. Knox, I've known since the Navy days. He was a Royal Navy PTI, a field gunner, he was a footballer, he was a boxer, he was everything.
so this is just basically on PT course. So that's me at the top of the rope up there doing a make fast. Basically 6 months of just climbing ropes and vaulting, right, just get beasted. And this is on practicing for our display at the end. This here that's when I was down Air Ops Iraq, just fast roping out of the links. And if you're looking, I've got there's Q Shillingford just in the corner, my coach there, just looking at watching on, ever watchful. I was in the Fleet Air Arm, and the biggest goal and target for me was to be a command field gunner.
The limber last to arrive. That's just 340.
Back in the day, field gun used to compete at the Royal Tournament, and there were 3 different crews that used to compete against each other. There was Devonport, Portsmouth and Fleet Air Arm. And it was a huge thing, and it culminated all year round, but then you would end up in a 2.5, 3 week tournament at the Royal Tournament in Earls Court in London.
This race with the carrying of naval guns to help relieve Ladysmith from the Boers a century ago.
There was quite an element of danger in all the parts of the drill. You know, you had to hurt yourself to complete the drill correctly. There was no, to be good, you had to inflict pain upon yourself to be good. So that was a huge moment. And I remember being, before the run, there's a lot of nerves. It's a tough thing, and there's, you know, it's a lot of tension and stuff for you, especially to like the last one. This is like decades and decades and decades of history, and I just remember thinking, oh, I've got to go and do all them men proud. Just do it. I wanted it all to be fast and clean for the 2 crews, to do justice to the field gun, you know, and all the men that had run before me. I went to my doctors and I told them a few things that had been happening, because obviously I hadn't gone to the doctors, and so I had a catalogue of stuff over a year that had been happening. Told him all this things that had been happening, and obviously he had an inkling straight away. I knew there was something not right with me. I know I was in tune with my body. I had been for a lot of years. So anyway, I was sent the next day to St Richard's. The following day in Chichester, and I was given an MRI scan, brain scan, and they found a lot of scar on my brain, and I was taken up to see a lady called Dr. Moffat, who was my specialist for a long time, amazing lady. And she sat me down and she said, Knox, have you ever heard of something called multiple sclerosis? And I said, I think I've heard of it. I've seen like a collection pot for it before. And she said, I'm really sorry, I've got to tell you, you've got it. And I went, I could feel my throat tying up, and I was like welling up. And I said, you all right, Doc, are you? And she said, sorry? And I said, are you okay? And she said, what do you mean? And I said, well, that was pretty hard for me to swallow, and you got to do that all the time, so who's looking after you, you know? It's like, and she was like, I've been doing this 30 years and no one's ever said that to me. And I said, well, I'm not really that normal.
I mean, Knox being Knox, tough kid he is. He said, Q, I want to make a difference, no matter what. I want to show people that even though you have a disability, you can still carry on.
I've had all the harshest treatments you can possibly have, but there is no treatment for me now. 4 weeks ago, I was paralysed from the waist down, and I lost my speech, which my wife was very pleased about. Extremely disappointed when I got it back. But yeah, so I lost my speech. I couldn't even sit up. I couldn't. I lost all my bodily functions with lots of things, you know. That's a real tough time. You don't know if that's it, if you're going to get it back. This the thing with this thing. You don't know if you're going to get it back, so you have to keep strong in mind. You know, stay with it. 18 months ago, I nearly died. I was in hospital, and I was rushed into hospital, blue lighted in with. I had a total failure of my organs and everything. You know. Eye-opener for me about just carrying on living with life and trying to be strong with it, but how fragile my life is, you know. Is I'm on the edge all the time now with this, and you have to not get sucked into life's stream of thought and just try and be present. I could sit down and just go, oh, poor me, I've got this, and I would fade. Really, and from going from having, I guess, lost all my self-esteem, the majority of it, in a big way, to getting involved with Q at the Heart of Portsmouth and working with, you know, elite boxers and all different, yeah, ladies, and like Kerry Davis, GB boxer, and yeah, it just built me back up. I want to teach kids in wheelchairs to box, and I want to still fight myself, and I want to, you know, kids that don't have the opportunity because they're, you know, either impaired or disabled, or like in some way have some form of limitation, that they don't have this option. You know, I want to give that to them, and I want to carry on myself. So boxing saved me when I was a teenager, and it saved me again in this and developed me. And the other unbelievable thing with working at Heart Portsmouth is that I've just met so many amazing people. The friendships that I've formed there, the bonds I've made have just been unbelievable. You know, they've meant so much to me, and they've really helped me get through a really difficult 18 months. And yeah, just been amazing. Just some amazing friends.
We're just thankful that we've got him here, and lots of kids come in there twice a week, 3 times a week, looking forward to see Knox, to be inspired by him.
If I said to a young Knox, well, before he was diagnosed, I'd say, join up at 16, do field camp, box, play rugby, just get 50 concussions, do whatever, mate. No, I wouldn't change a thing. It's just, yeah.